Hello to the fine children of Year 1. In this home learning video we're looking at adding the same number, multiplication. We've been looking at this in class. So here, if I'm adding these three sets of dice, I've got a 4 plus a 4 plus another 4. And we know that we can write that as 4 times 3. Here, the number of dots on each dice is 4. And what's the 3? Well, of course, it's the number of 4s that we have, the number of dice that we have. As normal, we're going to start off with a little game. I'm going to flash up some dice patterns, so you'll see the same dice, but a few of them, and then I'm going to take that image away, and you've got to work out how many dots. In this case, if I'd have shown you this pattern, you'd know it's 12. 4 plus 4 plus 4. Have a go on the next ones. Pause the video if you need to when the image is taken away. Here's number 1. So, how many dots did you see? Tell the person that you're working with and how you worked it out. Are you ready for the next one? Here it comes! How many dots? And how do you know? Here comes the last one. How many dots? And how did you work it out? And let's have a look at all those patterns. For the first one, you'll have done 3, add 3, add 3. And so 3 on each dice. And there are 3 dice, so it's 3 times 3. On the second one, 2 on each dice, 6 dice. So I've got to add 6 2s. So I've got 2 6 times. And that last example? Well, 5 on each dice and a pattern of 5. So I've got 5 on each dice 5 times. Now, how many dots in each pattern? 9 in the first, 12 in the second, 25 in the third. You've got one short task for your home learning this week. You're going to draw a picture that shows adding the same number, so a multiplication picture. What you've got to do is do the same drawing lots of times, and so we can see that you're adding the same number lots of times. Do you like my drawing of my sheep? Now, what I've done is I've done my drawing, and I'm also going to need to write a number sentence. So each sheep has got 4 legs, so what I'm doing is I'm doing 4, and then I've got to look at how many 4s I have to write my number sentence. So I'm going to write 5 4s, because that's the number of 4s I have. I just about squeezed it in. And then I'm also going to write my multiplication sentence. So 4 legs per sheep, 5 sheep. I'm also going to write that that's 20 legs. Here's another example. You could use spiders. 3 spiders, each one has 8 legs. So for this picture I could have 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or I could write that as 8 times 3. And that one, 24. Now, it's up to you which picture you do, what it's a picture of. It doesn't have to be animals. It could be a picture of socks like we did on that last video. It could be dice. It could be wheels on a car. It's completely up to you. Really looking forward to seeing those pictures in your book. And as ever, we'll see you back in class.